Donda, 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 Donda Cats. Ho! Kanye West just dropped his new album, Donda, and it is one of the biggest pieces of human excrement that has ever been produced by a artist of his stature. First and foremost, my name is D-Rel. This is Rel's Rants Reloaded. If you can, like, subscribe, and share. Donda, 27 tracks, 27 songs. It's not really 27 songs, it's just 27 tracks. Some of these songs may be like an intro, beats playing for about a minute, and random songs, part ones and part twos. Somebody in Kanye West's camp needs to literally sit this dude down. Matter of fact, what needs to happen is he needs to have a intervention happen to his ass. This is what happens when you go through a messy divorce. And when I say a messy divorce, this has nothing to do with Kim Kardashian. This is what happens when you go through a messy divorce. When you got a person like Jay-Z, then you got a person like Dame Dash, who gave this man a platform and made him shine, and then they break up the label, and then this dude just goes into weirdo obscurity. Let alone, I really don't think that he got over his mother's passing, and no child really can, and I understand that, but I don't think there has been any sort of sit-down healing session. He wound up marrying Kim Kardashian. He acts like his life is so daggone difficult. The pressure, this, that, and the third. Dude, you married one of the most prettiest women in the world. The only thing you have to do is go to the studio and eat her ass. That's the only thing you have to do. But it seems like with this dude, he has a personality disorder. He's trying to be something that he's not. Let's get something straight. You made a shoe. It's trending. People buy it for one price and resell it, this, that, and the third. That does not make you Ralph Lauren. It does not make you Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. You are Kanye West. You are or were a backpack rapper. You had decent flow, very hot beats, this, that, and the third. I get it. Rappers get into, and you know what, not even rappers, musicians get into a point in their career where they try to change the sound of music on some artistic shit. But dude, this dude's first couple of albums, College Dropout, Graduation, and all of that stuff, all of those albums coming up to the album he did with Jay-Z, I think that was Watch the Throne. That was his last good album. Every album after Watch the Throne or Take Care of the Throne or whatever the fuck the album name was has been garbage. He has literally came out with, I think right now it would be 6 back to back to back to back trash ass, garbage ass albums, and no one has said anything. And it seems like there's so much what's keeping Kanye West alive, what's keeping him relevant is controversy. You do stupid shit like back Donald Trump. You wear that stupid ass goofy hat. You try to act all politically correct and talk all politically proper, and now you changing the way you talk. Before you spoke when you were just coming out, you spoke like a fucking intelligent human being. Now you're trying to talk like you are Candace Owens or some shit like that. This, that, and the third. It's like the music that you're coming out with is straight up garbage. Nobody's gravitating to this new wave kind of techno, wanna be Drake, wanna be a new Kanye, auto-tuned bullshit. It's not creative. You make these songs that will have a long ass, boring ass intro. Some of these songs you're not even rapping on. Then you try to pull a fast one, and I guess Jay-Z felt sorry for you, or you just had to pay the king to get him on your album. Because that second song, because the first song is just him saying Donda, or somebody saying Donda, 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 Donda. But the second song, it just drags out. It takes a long time to get to the point, and then you add Jay-Z on a verse. It's like the shit is very trash. You got about three, maybe 4 good songs on the album. out of 27 tracks. Even if you got 27 tracks, and out of 27 of those tracks, 20 of those are literally real songs, you have about 4 good songs. It's like on one of his last albums, and the song was like, I don't feel like I got enough. And he talking about Kim Kardashian. It sounds like those are the only songs that you are genuinely making that sound good, that makes sense, because he got a song, I guess, talking about his wife or soon to be ex-wife, and that song is good. It's like, okay, now you talking from the heart. All of this other shit is you fronting, you trying to build yourself to be bigger than what you are. I don't know what type of audio books you've been listening to, but you sound like fucking Dewey Cox. You sound like you're going through some shit. Maybe you're on drugs, maybe you're on medication. The album is not good. People around you are not good, because somebody needs to be in your corner and say, you know what, this is trash. I get to say this is trash. You know why? Because I am hip hop. I am a part of hip hop, just like he is. But when I say I am hip hop, I'm the consumer. I'm the person that buys the music. Well, we really don't buy music anymore. But when he first came out, we're the ones that bought the CDs, bought the albums, bought the tapes, looked at the videos on YouTube, brought the tickets. That's hip hop. This shit that you're trying to come out with right now, I don't know if you're trying to expand the horizon of music, but it's not working. It's like, I can understand you're a established artist, and then you go 10, 15 years down the line, you want to change your style, so you do an experimental album with new music and see what sticks. You throw things at the board, and that album flops. Okay, you get a second chance. You do it again and it don't work. Okay, it's time to go back to the drawing board and figure something out. He had one album, and it's supposed to be a fucking gospel album. Nothing wrong with God, Jesus, and all that other shit. But he had another album that was supposed to be a gospel album, and that song had one fucking good track, and it sounded like the old Kanye. I think it was like the third track with the sample on it, and he was going and he was rapping. But that's what you need to go back to. You can experiment from here to there, but it seems like you lost something, dude, and nobody's telling him that he's lost something. And then what makes it bad? The quality of music is so bad that you got to create this big ass hype around your release. If you're going to create a big ass hype about something, at least let this shit be good. See, the way the world is now, you got Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in office. You can't run behind that orange Cheeto and wear the hat and do stupid shit, because that's not trending anymore. So you say you're going to drop the album, then you don't drop the album, then you say the album's coming out, then you go on TMZ and they ask you when's the album coming out, you be like it's not finished, and then you're doing all of these daggone preview concerts to let people listen to this shit. People loved Kanye West. People don't love him anymore. People don't like him anymore. People don't like his music that much anymore. Everybody's upset. Nobody is checking this dude. It's like the movie Purple Rain, when Prince did Darling Nikki and he ran off the stage, and the owner of the club said, hey man, what the fuck was that? Nobody understands your music but yourself. Get off your fucking high horse. You're very talented. You're very intellectual. You're very intelligent. You might need to literally start from day one, start from scratch, get on some old Tom Cruise shit and act like you were the Kanye that wasn't famous, that was making a whole bunch of beats and rhyming and hustling and grinding. Because this shit right here, this shit is not it, dude. 27 tracks of straight garbage. You literally had somebody saying Donda for about a minute and a half on the first fucking track, and then thought you was going to come like Jay-Z's verse was going to fucking save you. Nah, it don't work like that. People that are famous, he needs to have an intervention by a room of his peers. People that put him in the game, mentored him. We need the Kanye West that stood on TV and said George Bush doesn't like black people. Not the Kanye West that's going to say something about we there's no such thing as slavery, and all of this bullshit, trying to be fucking the male version of Candace Owens. You sound like a fucking dick. And it seems like shit. I would rather fucking hear your wife, Kim Kardashian West, spit a freestyle than your fucking raggedy ass with this cheap ass fucking music. I digress. Rels Rants Reloaded. This shit just... And you know what? I'm going to give it a... I listened to the album on my way to my job. I'm going to give it one more chance. And I still feel like I'm just going to waste an hour and 50-something minutes of my life again. Rels Rants Reloaded. Like, subscribe, share. Promotions in the comments section. Get your free Robin Hood stock. Support the channel. Let your friends know about it. Share it on all social media platforms. It's free. Peace.